Hey, what's up guys, this is Joe Young, and today we're doing another monthly update on the 125. It's been a while and a few things has changed, not too much, but let's go ahead and give you guys an update. Alright, so if you probably noticed, I kind of shifted the driftwood on the right side to the middle a little bit, and it was just to really fill in the empty space that it was there. Just because it's kind of a dark spot there, the plants didn't really grow as well in that area, especially with the tall stems in the back, in the middle. It kind of overshadows and kind of takes up a lot of the light. And with the fish kind of liking that area, specifically in the middle, they kind of kick up the plants before they can even root. So a lot of the carpeting plants that I've tried, except for the star repens here, didn't really grab a hold and grow really well. Like, I'm still kind of struggling with some of these carpeting plants right now because they keep getting kicked up. But I'm trying. So with this driftwood here, it'll make it look a little bit better and filling. So hopefully that turns out good. I guess on the same topic, I've been trying to fill in this spot with some sort of plant, but I can't really decide what. I've tried a couple different stems and I just didn't really like it, and I kept taking it down, so that's why it's kind of empty now. I just kind of went back with my Laguigias in the back there and just kind of tried to backfill that. These back here are my curlies, my Laguigia curlies. They're doing okay, and actually there's two of them. There is the Cuba and the curlies. They're kind of mixed. I think that is the Cuba on the side and that's the curlies over there. But they're starting to grow, so hopefully I'll cut those and continue to plant those and fill those back in there. The Erios in the front here are doing pretty well. They're starting to grow kind of too big where they're taking each other's spots, so I might end up moving this big one over here in the side and let it kind of make its own spot. The RA Mini here, I really never had a success in growing certain plants in this tank. It's just due to higher temperature and also just the fish in here. They keep kicking them up and eating them. Like, for example, like this lawn of Blixa, like I can never get it really lush like my other tanks, just because the SAEs, I have a couple of them here, they would basically mow it. Like, literally they would trim it, and that is it right there. You can see that one eating it. Like, it's never like tall at all, so it's never as lush as what my other tanks has shown Blixa. So I guess this is a good thing too, right? I don't have to go trim it. But I don't know, I kind of miss the ultra like lush Blixas, especially when it's really bushy. But anyways, like, that's been like that for months. Like, it's never like been able to bush out. So I'm kind of sad on that part, but there's really nothing you can do unless you remove the SAEs, because and I'm not going to remove them because they do a really good job in controlling algae. I'll just have to live with that, so it's not too bad. I do have a little bit of cyanobacteria here. Probably need to just kick that up and just remove that manually. But anyways, let me kind of pan to the other side of the tank so you can kind of see the other side. Alright guys, so we're on the other side of the tank. Give me a second here, I'm going to feed my fish while I talk. So the driftwood removed definitely created a lot more space. That was the one thing I was kind of lacking there, was space to kind of grow out a lot of these stems I want to grow out. And especially the middle, not being able to grow plants, like, just was like, it just makes sense, you know, just move the driftwood there to kind of cover up the spot, and that way I can use this side to grow out plants and stems that I want. So I've been trying to grow them in lines. The bonsai here are growing really great. I'm trying to get them growing again. My Laguigia pentanols, they've kind of been moved around a lot, so that's why I only have a few stems. I like moved them in the corner over there in the back, on the far left, and I didn't really like it, so I moved it back and whatnot. So I'm trying to establish these again. They're really nice colored. As you can see, these 3 ones in the front here, I cut those and I moved them in the back, so they're starting to grow new ones. And eventually I'll cut them again. I'll start growing them in lines. These tortinas are doing very well, considering they came from my cube. And like I said, like in my previous videos, I've had a hard time growing these specific plants and other species too in this tank, just because of the temperature and just because of the fish, etc., etc. But they're doing really good so far. I'm getting a nice bunch and a collection of them, so I'll probably do 2 more stem cuts of these and probably do another line here, fill up some in the front, and I'll probably be ready to start selling some of these. And I don't know if I want to add another species of plants in between here and push this over. Not really quite sure. There's not something out there yet that catches my eye. I've been trying to grow stuff and experiment with stuff that I kind of like and kind of new stuff. So we'll see if there's anything out there, or if you guys have any suggestions in terms of highlighted plants, medium light probably, that looks really great to grow. I'll probably give those a try. If you guys can put them in the comments below, that would be pretty awesome. So let's talk about the fish. The fish has been doing pretty well. They're doing really good. I've been feeding them basically flakes, you know, and they're actually eating flakes right now for a while. All right, let me kind of pan over here into the middle. I'm sorry, so because the fish likes to stay in the middle because it's like the shaded area. But the fish are doing really well. They've been eating really good. As you can see, the yellow one, the smallest, and the butterfly here, the 2 butterflies. Oh, the other one's out of the screen. They're growing pretty well. They're not too bad. I mean, they're the smallest in terms of the pack. The other far butterfly one, once he kind of gets in the picture here, you'll kind of see how big he's grown. He's actually almost the size of the yellow one, maybe even bigger than the yellow one. But they're doing pretty well. From my pair, so this one, as you can see, is pretty big. Pretty nice. All the other ones are doing very well. They've been eating really well. I also moved all the neons I had in the 60p back into this tank, just because the school of neons here kind of dwindled, and they just needed to be together. And they have the white clouds in here as well, and also a few of the SAEs from the other tanks that I had before are also in here now. So that's why you kind of see a bigger school of the rosy line barbs, and the SAEs are kind of schooling and kind of taking over. So it looks pretty nice. The plecos in here are just doing awesome. They're just doing great. So nothing to really complain about other than really the plants. I'm just waiting for them to fill in, and really the setbacks are those fish kind of just uprooting them. But I mean, it's just patience, and hopefully they'll stick and not really get kicked up. But yeah, so not really much of a change other than just a couple of stuff moving around here and there. I apologize for the tank being a little bit cloudy. I always seem to stick my hand and just like stir up the tank right before I do a video. I don't know why. It's just because I like to just, you know, always change stuff in the tank for some reason. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe if you haven't. And also, again, I mentioned in the last video, I made a Facebook page for anyone that you guys want to take a look at picture wise. It's all going to be up there, and I'm also going to be posting this link of the video, so definitely check that out in the description. And peace, guys.